Is manifestation a scam? If you follow it, are you part of a cult? This is something that I recently saw in a video, and it was quite interesting to see the comments. A lot of the comments read were on the themes of how I have escaped manifestation, how manifestation ruined my life, how it is completely a cult. And I absolutely do not agree with it. Hi, my name is Vaishnavi. I am a mindset coach and a tarot reader, and I am here to talk about whether or not manifestation is a cult. Now, before we get into it being a cult or not, let's clarify what manifestation is. There are 10 million videos on YouTube. You can go and see any of them. But for me, in extremely simple language, you have a goal, you believe you can achieve it, you set an action plan in motion, you work on those steps, and you accomplish a goal. That is basically what manifestation is. Now there can be different variations of this understanding and this interpretation. There can be different ways in which people are practicing it. Because it is a free concept, people interpret it in the way that they want, and that is exactly where there is also a possibility of things going wrong. If you're somebody who doesn't have clear understanding of the concept, if you're somebody who's desperate, if you've been following the wrong people, reading the wrong kind of content, then it is very easy for you to misinterpret, misconstrue, and even become an extremist, which kind of gives manifestation a bad name and can also make it seem like a cult when it is absolutely not. So let's say you are somebody who's in desperate need of money, and you go around, you search a few topics, you read about it, you follow a few people, you mix up different ideologies and different thought processes around manifestation, and eventually you come to the conclusion that if you sit and you think hard enough and if you believe hard enough, that money is going to fall in your lap. And you keep doing this until you come to a point where you realize you're kind of wasting your time, and shit doesn't really work. And that is when you decide that it's a cult, it's completely bullshit, so on and so forth. But that doesn't make manifestation wrong. Your misinterpretation of something, you being an extremist and not fully understanding the concept before you try it, doesn't make the concept wrong, right? So, um, if you're somebody who has tried it, has not liked it, has failed at it, I would suggest that you give it another try, because manifestation is simply having the belief in your goals and then working towards achieving them. That's basically what it is. And let me also clarify another thing. A lot of people think that they can switch this button on and off, where they are sometime manifesting, then they're not manifesting, but it doesn't work like that. Like you breathe all the time without consciously realizing, you're also manifesting all the time without consciously realizing. It is not something that you do, it is who you are. Subconsciously there are certain belief systems that you have. You're wired a certain way, you have certain neural pathways that are set in stone in your brain, and those are the things that basically tempt you to see world in a certain way. When you see the world in a certain way, you react to it in a certain way. The way you react, that is the kind of results you get in life, and those results basically eventually over a period of time form your life, right? So, the moment those belief systems change, the moment that pattern in your brain changes, you react differently, your results are different, and hence your life changes. That is basically a gist of how things work. Um, but yes, give it a try. Go back to it again. Try to connect with the right people, read the right content, understand it in the correct way, and then decide whether or not manifestation is a cult. Thank you.